So, hey Twin Flames, it's TT. It doesn't feel real good today, I must say. Sorry, I just put clothes on and this is really strange, but I like it. It doesn't feel real good today. A lot of mornings it doesn't feel good waking up for me. So, and all throughout this twin flame journey, it hasn't always said that hasn't felt good a lot. So I guess that's good that I did this video right now, because it doesn't feel good right now, and I need to remind myself that there's been plenty of times throughout this journey that has not felt good. So you have to get, maybe I should say comfortable with being uncomfortable or not feeling well emotionally. And you have to encourage yourself or focus on something else. Because I don't know about you, but I really don't want to be miserable. Happiness is important to manifest what you want in life. So, being miserable is not really a place you want to stay. It's a place you can visit and say, oh yeah, this doesn't feel good. I can feel depressed, I can feel anxious, I can feel afraid, I can feel angry, but I don't want to live there. I want to process through that, as soon as possible. And a lot of times my feelings were patterns from the past that I wasn't necessarily aware of, but now I know that it's always like pity, loneliness, rejection, abandonment. Pretty much that's what I'm always triggered towards. That's what feels bad. Or some illusion that I'm not going to get what I want. And I said illusion, because just because I feel like hope is gone or it's never going to work out, that doesn't mean. That's when I have to dig deeper and encourage myself, or to just let it go. Letting go of something just means you're not carrying it. You're not trying to make it happen. You're detached. Whatever happens, happens. So, today is when my twin flame asked me, I was supposed to go over to see him today. And I said that I couldn't. And there's been a couple of times that I wanted to, retract that over the weekend. Today's Monday, last day of February. I want to say goodbye to February. I want to say goodbye to me and my twin flame, our patterns. I don't feel good, but I feel physically good. I don't feel mentally, emotionally good, but when I think about it, this is the strongest I've ever been. I've always done things his way. His way, his timetable. I've always catered to what he wants, not what I want. So this is a big shift really for me, is to say, I feel like we've been doing the same things for 3 years. It's revolved around sex. It's revolved around his schedule, and it's revolved around his timetable. And I matter, and it's things have to work for me, and I have to feel valued. Yesterday I was going to do a video about what was going on. I did one a couple of days ago, but I was going to do another one, and I was going to talk about I just lost my train of thought. I'm driving, and but I was going to do another one about I don't remember. It's actually gone from my mind. But the thing is, back to me being stronger than I've ever been. You know, you got to keep standing. You got to keep processing your feelings and knowing that you matter. Oh, yesterday I was going to talk about how it's not if I don't feel good about myself, if I don't feel valuable, that's not on him to do that. Like, there are so many codependent ways in the world. We are taught so much codependency. I'm going to sneeze. God bless me. And last night I was thinking about this a lot. So yesterday I was going to do a video saying it's really not his responsibility. Even though the world shows guys, you know, buying chocolates and flowers and balloons and doing romantic things to females and telling them that they're beautiful and showing them in multiple ways through romantic things and through doing what they want, that they're valuable. And I don't know if I'm not necessarily coming against that. I'm just saying you have to do that for yourself. Or that's codependency. You're going to need that man or that woman to always validate you. And that's not really a real relationship. That's not really, I mean, that's codependency is what I'm saying. I'm not going to comment on what kind of relationship that is. I'm just saying, to need another person to feel good about yourself and for your self-esteem and to feel valued is not good. It is codependency. So I have to value me. That is what is liberating. It's healing. It makes me whole and complete myself. So it's not, so a couple of times this weekend I was about to call my twin flame and say, I'll come over Monday. But something kept stopping me. So when it's scary and when it's painful, that doesn't mean you automatically take action. You should sit in that for a minute and let that process out. Or you're always going to have that pain. You know, in life, you have to overcome things. So, for yourself. So, you know, jumping as soon as it gets painful or hard, that's not going to heal you of it. That's not going to release you from that. So I'm uncomfortable. I don't feel great about my twin flame and me, but I'm sitting in it. I'm scared. I don't feel, I mean, it's insecurity. He could be with somebody else. He could get mad at me for not doing what he wants. See, I have a whole history of, they call it people pleasing, but it was abuser pleasing. I have a whole history and patterns of pleasing my abuser because my abuser was the patriarch of the family. So, you know, people been in therapy said that I'm a people pleaser and stuff like that. So I didn't like that, but that's what I was groomed to be. And it was an abuser pleaser. Not saying my twin flame is an abuser. I know a lot of people call their twin flames narcissists, karmic, whatever. I don't put labels. I try not to put labels. So because we are living, growing beings, and everything, patterns are formed for a reason. So I love my twin flame. I think he's the best man ever, or he wouldn't be my twin flame. So I have to remember what my twin flame is. I don't look at where he is right now and say this is who he is and this is where he stays. I look at what he's meant to me and what I believe in my twin flame. And I believe my twin flame is my match. It's my person. It's my match. It's the yin and my yang. It's my counterpart. So wherever I'm going, he's going too. I'm healing, he's healing. He's got his journey. And we will be a vibrational match, because in our DNA, we might not be today. We might have not have been yesterday, but we will be, because that's twin flames. We're a vibrational match. We have codes in us that will, that will get us both where we're going at the same place vibrationally. So that is faith, and that is hope, and that is, I don't know when that will be. Okay, so I still have to be me and feel my feelings and be true to myself. So, I'm not trying to manipulate him. I'm not trying to change him. I'm saying I don't feel good being part of this pattern anymore. It doesn't feel valuable to me. So that's really important, that I'm not putting it on him. And that's important that I learn to communicate what it feels like, and that it doesn't feel good to me anymore. It doesn't feel respectful to me. It doesn't feel like what I've always wanted. It doesn't feel valuable. So I want to go to the next level with myself in self-love, in valuing myself. And I've noticed lately with friends and people, I don't like the word friends. I'm a Libra. Maybe that's why I'm really anal about terms and words and details. But no, not everybody. Stop putting people. Okay, what happens with people in your life is you get entangled vibrationally, and you get attachments. And that's why you get stuck in the same patterns with people, and you stay in the same vibration. Because you don't usually go out of what people around you, your closest people, are doing. You'll pretty much do. That's why I always say, successful people say, watch who's around you. Because there's something that happens spiritually, the attachments are formed, and you pretty much stay vibrationally where those people are. I can't. I have a destiny. And my destiny is to be whole, to be complete, to overcome manipulation, to overcome fear and shame and guilt, to overcome every trigger from my trauma in my past, and to be who I was destined to be and created to be, and live my full potential. So I cannot let anyone or anything stop me and hinder me and hold me back from that. And I think my twin flame can recognize, because I think that's what he's been doing with me. When we first got together, we were very close, seeing each other all the time. I knew his children. I'm going to meet his friends. And then he popped me out, like suddenly popped me into the outside, not in close with him. And I think that was him protecting his destiny and his goals and where he wanted to be, and not let me distract him. Because I say this on my Facebook Live all the time lately, is what you put your energy on it's your life force. Your energy is your life force. So watch what you're attached to, watch what you spend your energy on, and how you allow other people to influence you. Because all that stuff will change you. It will drain you, because that's your life force energy. My twin flame, he has a purpose. He has goals. He's very ambitious. Me, I have a purpose that's very strong, very important to me. That doesn't involve him. That's me, personally. So, so that's why it's important not to attack people, not blame people, not focus on what other people are doing. Give freedom. Unconditional love. So I send my twin unconditional love. I send myself unconditional love. And I believe that, you know, we are where we're supposed to be, and that things will work out the way they're supposed to work out. And I just let go of it, and I focus on what makes me happy. I focus on self-love and self-care. I focus on freedom and giving him freedom and trust. Trust that he is my twin flame and things are coming together the way they're supposed to. And that what he's doing for both of our highest goods. You know what I mean? Our highest good. Okay, I think I'm done with my words right now. Happy twin flaming. Happy self-love, self-care. Be patient, be kind, be gentle to yourself, but know that you are a badass. Don't let anybody... I had a whole incident over the week yesterday with 4 girls half my age trying to bully and disrespect. It was a nightmare. People are horrendous. And especially when you start really valuing yourself and setting boundaries, but you don't have to in rudeness. You don't have to be rude ever. So, and you don't have to attack others ever. Just stand your ground. Just be you. Anyway, ta-ta. Stay strong, but feel your feelings. Strength and weakness, that's just, you know, don't worry about, oh, it's weak, or, oh, I'm so vulnerable. I know, I feel very vulnerable. It's a very vulnerable journey. You have to allow yourself to be vulnerable in life to heal. What is this nonsense that's happening? You know, but continue that unconditional love for yourself and that freedom and patience. Okay? See, I'm lonely. I want to keep talking, but it's okay. I'm going to go on my Facebook and talk. We got this. Self-love is key. Self-care is key. Do what makes you happy. Explore new avenues of yourself. I'm watching painting videos, and I bought a whole canvas and acrylic paints. This person next to me is really close, but that's okay. So, mwah, love yous. Self-discovery, baby. Stretching, growing. We're really growing. We are really growing. Proud of us. Hugs. Mwah.